One thing. Uh, Shout out to the artists that's gonna be on music on here. All credit goes to them. I do not own rights to the music. I am just trying to broadcast my gameplay.
Ultimate Team. Ultimate franchise.
Oh, let's see. Okay, that's a fair deal. Dude, I'm not finna sign you to nothing you wanna get signed to, boy. You can't even stay on the fucking field. Let your monkey ass hit the fucking market. Nigga said play with me, get played. My internet is tripping right now, dude. Wow, dude, this shit is tripping right now, bro. It's probably EA damn servers. Yeah, EA servers gotta be tripping, man. Cause my internet is not that bad, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Boy, this shit is pissing me off. Thank you.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Houston Texans. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon.
Let's get it.
Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us
We
to
are
the heart
kicking
of
off.
Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. The former national champion at Clemson bringing him onto the field, and that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Now a first carry.
Come here, boy.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making
Let's
a
go.
nice play defensively. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Watson.
Let's get it.
Will go down, a Cowboy sack. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks, whatever they had for pregame meal last week.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack. This up only to about the 33. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. A first down carry for Smith. And he's brought down. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 24 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow. Unfreaking believable.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. In for the score. Then the Cowboys have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out comes Houston. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is more consistency.
Oh, my God.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. The Texans were penalized 124 times last year, third most in the NFL, and now they come up first and 15. After the penalty, it's Miller.
Come here, boy.
About the 25. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to second
look at that
and 10.
shit.
So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is...
I'm telling you, boy. The boys in there laying helmets. Laying wood.
Whatever the case is, they're feeling good about this football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, you get it.
Come here.
Just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Hey, this defense is top of the league, bro.
Brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice.
I mean, I don't know according to stats, but bro, this defense is legit, bro.
Gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 18.
I got a trash-ass returner.
46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. Here's a give to Smith. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter
Terrence Williams. I might have to keep throwing at that man. That man is getting open. I like that.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Oh, wow.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making a play there.
Back to throw. Knight. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So
wow. A drop pick? Got an opportunity? Okay.
How about this offense already feeling good about
yeah, I'm going to play it safe. Something I don't usually do.
They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start out on the ground.
Wood should have laid that wood.
The 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Watson is on the grab over the middle.
Man, the boy's out there hidden, man.
16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you won't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's knocked away.
Good defense.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
David Irving.
With a great push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss of 8. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform, no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Knight.
Man, Burt, this man by a mile.
And it's Michael Gallup. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And this one brought in by Gathers. And brought down.
Man,
inside the 25.
that's a big boy.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Knight escaping the pressure right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To to throw on second down. Knight. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Damn, Arizona beat the shit out of San Fran.
And a look now at Lamar Miller. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Watson now on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender.
Let's go for Marty.
Where the ball is before the defender does.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it again with Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard
gain.
Nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Off the bootleg. Knight sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man. It's Williams.
First down.
And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20.
That boy T. Will has been showing his behind. No homo, obviously, but that man T. Will has been showing out.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver?
So he just magically comes off his block and makes the tackle. I love Madden and how they bullshit like that, man.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight. And an alley to run. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination, but the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
All right. I'll be careful not to give up no points.
The offense heading back onto the field.
I don't know. I guess they got it to where at some point the computer going to score. Every game, damn near. It's hard to shut the computer out.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator. He's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots?
Come on, bruh.
What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in
I ain't
his
gonna lie, I
hands
shouldn't have
and
hit
get their
stick that
offense
quick.
started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath.
Man, that should have been a big hit.
And that'll make it 3rd down. Now they got
Had the angle and everything.
Watson on 3rd down. This is intercepted.
Whoa! Whoa! Damn! Damn!
Not a really confident throw either.
The fuck?
Grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong
Bro.
team.
A handoff to Smith. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Nah, I gotta be careful not to get a ball back to these motherfuckers. Looks like that's gonna happen.
On 2nd down.
Wow! So that was good coverage. I like that. Good old-fashioned zone blitz. See, I fell for the safety rotation. I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be a good old man safety blitz. No.
Defense mad. They got you the football, gave you great opportunity.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm going up 20-0. Unless the computer decides they want to block a field goal.
And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find.
Let's get it.
Open, could he? No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
So far, I am balling.
Interception, but very little movement after, and that forces.
I know in this 2nd half, I'm not gonna have to do as much scoring unless they decide to go on a run.
But we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to
I'm gonna go back to that coverage. I like that coverage.
Deshaun Watson of the Texans offense trot back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's throwing it.
Let's go!
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Let's go!
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
The boys out there trying to win the game.
Never ceases to amaze me.
I need a touchdown this time, guys. I'm sorry.
From what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it.
Come on, guys.
Talk about it all the time. You would think
Rod Smith, I need 21 yards.
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he's going to fight his way forward.
It's all good, bro.
Game. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
Beggars can't be choosers, man.
27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Oh. So what do we have here?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on second down. Knight.
Oh, wow.
Matthew there defensively to make the play.
Tyrann Mathieu knocks that one away, and when I'm evaluating guys in the game today, who has the best instincts, I'm not sure I put anyone ahead of him.
I was feeling I'm finna throw a pick.
I really do. The way that he plays, he almost doesn't have a position anymore. I don't care whether he's a safety.
Oh, no, not. Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Coach talk about
they are wilding, bruh.
Especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for two.
Yelling last.
Looking to throw. Knight.
Wow! So that wasn't a catch?
10 seconds now to go.
Oh, my Lord. Excuse me, God, but wow, that dude was wide open, and the defensive back comes in and knocks it out. They are tripping, bro.
Here comes Bruce Ellington on the return.
Come on, bro.
He'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
They are wilding,
at about
bro.
the 23-yard line.
They are fucking wilding, but it's all good, man. You know, they gotta add a little salt into your beef. Hey.
They begin with a run by Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Come on, boy. Stop playing with me.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Yeah, don't be in no rush,
we
boy.
reach halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Tom Brady leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we stay in the AFC East. We head to Buffalo to see what's happening with the Bills. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Dion Lewis, a touchdown run in the victory. And finally, Monday Night Football has a good one down at the Superdome. An NFC battle between the Redskins and the Saints. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Now it's Wilson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half.
Yeah, I can get rid of that hole.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So now
Well, I better run this damn ball. I'm tripping. Fuck it if I don't get a lot of yards.
On second down, here's Smith. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25.
Now, it's just 4 yards to carry.
Now it'll be third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Thank God. That could have been ugly.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like?
Let's get it, man.
Because
Tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up.
Dude.
Stop them on defense.
We are
get the ball
balling
back
on
for our
defense.
offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
We're not letting him go anywhere.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make
Y'all
it
already know what
3rd and
defense I'm
13.
running. This defense go hard.
This defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. For it here, and this will be caught.
Still to give him a first down.
A short, 4th down.
We gotta go in that safe man, because you can't trust them, man.
Someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Yeet. Let that thing bounce,
The
boy.
punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Trying to get the run game going. Here's Smith. And some room to run.
Boy, you lucky.
29, just shy of the 30.
Man, I'm not even worried about scoring no more, bro. My defense is holding it down, bro.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
That boy's a bowling ball, boy. He finna get going.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new
Zeke,
set
you
of
better hurry
downs.
up and get well soon, man, because this man, Rod Smith, is not joking. Marcus, just run the ball, man. Ain't no sense in you trying to throw it. Yeah, bro, I'm just running it right now.
On the carry, here's Smith. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Jadavian Clowney there on the snap.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute
Run the ball. I'm just going to throw this
game
bitch
out,
underneath.
but a running
Ain't no
game can
sense in me
really
going
benefit your team right
downfield,
now.
dink and dunk my wrist right through the game. This man has turned the ball over too many times.
To throw on second down. Knight.
Hey, I don't even care. I'll punt. I don't care, bro. I'm not even worried about trying to get a first down or trying to score no more points. I see how this game is. It make you want to throw picks eventually when you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Come here! Damn, I'm telling you, they should still give you a use a truck even though you don't stay on your feet. But it's all good. I'm not going to be greedy. What they say, beggars can't be choosers.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Throw right side complete to Williams.
That boy Williams has been balling.
35 now at the 34-yard line.
What's the stat line? That man has been fooling.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Keep it simple.
Better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player.
They could have gave him my truck. I had my head down.
Two, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're
I'm
going
going to
to
go old school. Real old school.
Going in the interior there, and here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared, brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
They'll turn to the power game and Olawale. And he's going to have the first
Holla
down
Wally.
yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call?
Hey,
Not the
field goal
scat man.
range.
You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
The pitch goes to Smith.
Ooh, if he would have paid more attention, boy.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we're calling run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Backup come in.
Here. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain.
Hey, if I don't get this first down, man, I'm taking time off the clock.
It's Scarborough again. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3-2 call.
Yeah, that's a mate.
They got awfully close. Now we're at 4th
Oh,
and
29-0. I'm
inches.
thinking I was about to go up 23-0. I still think I got 20. Damn.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Yeah, man. I just got to continue to play solid defense.
Please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm.
Pressure gets there. It's time for the sack. Taco Charlton in there to drop him for his 5th
This defense
sack
is
of the year.
fooling.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this
I don't
game
know if they're
is
going to be this good in real life, but man,
this
can
offensive
I
line
imagine?
flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And he'll get across the 20, but
That
only
man
to the
is
22-yard
freaking,
line.
man, hold up,
Give
man.
him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their
But to
offense.
say might well run a play.
Here's Watson.
Yes, sir.
Force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
I like that.
Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground is a snake. Goes across midfield. Into territory.
Hey, truck one and got demolished by another.
What's happening there on first down?
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it?
Hey.
Closed fast.
They go back to the ground with Smith. He
My
takes it
Lord.
down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime
Yeah.
you hand the ball to a back.
The
I'm pretty
Cowboys
much
on 3rd
not
down.
even worried
5
about
out
trying to
of
meet
9
those
thus far.
goals.
This time it's 3rd and 3.
Being smart with the ball, that's what I'm worried about. Ooh.
Have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll toss it to Smith. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Hey, feed my
This drive
back.
is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school
I'm not even
fundamentals.
worried
doesn't
about
it?
trying to
One
get no
opposed to the
yardage
on
through the
defense.
air.
Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a
Big
10-yard
boy.
gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Nice job, nice
I'm just keeping
patience
the ball
right
on the
there.
ground,
Put it on the right
keeping it
side,
underneath,
let him work his
keeping it
way
simple.
across, put the ball in his hands and let him work
Well,
his way
this is
up
a
through the
blitz.
catch.
From the
Hey.
Knight.
What? What's? Oh, Gallup!
Incomplete.
That was yours!
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase.
Nah, man.
Whether it's playing
That really
this
should have been
game or
picked because I
whatever
was
we
being
do.
cocky.
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down, they'll have to throw it anyway.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back
Defense.
out there. Totally didn't affect me. It's just
Damn, we only hit that man to 56 yards passing. Ooh, our defense has completely shut these dudes' offense
Don't
down.
want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd down, here's Watson. And that's complete. It's Ellington.
Woo-hoo!
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the
Man.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain it.
3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Man.
By the linebacker.
That defense is amazing.
His guys are going to get the football.
Yeah, that cover 3 right there is amazing, bro.
Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know,
So,
back in high school, I can do this until it becomes a
basically,
situation.
the way I see what it is, they basically got it to where right when you think you done beat the defensive player, they come hawk you down and make an easy-ass tackle. Wow, you gotta love Madden.
Then you come to the big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
On the crossing route, complete.
All right, man, I gotta keep this mug on the ground, bro. I'm not trying to throw no pick. I'm not even trying to turn the ball over, bro.
And looking to
This
put
game
this
is
game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Back to throw. Knight.
Touchdown.
And they are going to score again. Yet
That man
another
Terrence has
touchdown
had a
as they just
career
add to their
game.
totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach
This
handling
defense
the
is
offensive
flying.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now it's Watson. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Setting up the screen from Miller. And he's brought down after a good game. A good pickup there at 22. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
False start.
I'm about to say, come on.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
To throw is Watson. He's got Fuller. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Again, it's Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
False start, offense.
They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And the contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
All right, one final kneel down.
Their way back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over. And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel down formation.
Oh boy, hell of a defensive showing.
And that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Fisher got my first shutout.
This one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So for Dallas, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shout out to my viewers, man. Y'all stay blessed.